all about more at Boss Radio. More music, more fun, more entertainment. Catch your favorite celebrities and influencers on Boss Radio Instagram live sessions. Boss Radio, radio for the boss mind.
Hi, Shey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I sure can. How?
Ooh, yeah.
Can you hear me?
I'm very fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Can you hear me?
Amazing. Yeah. I can hear you clearly. So thank you for joining on the live. I know you're very busy, so we're going to make this very brief.
Cool. Thanks for having me. How's it going?
It's going pretty well. So this is Boss Radio 98.9 FM Owerri, and we basically love you here. Okay, so I'm sure on the inside now, I'm trying to keep calm and all that, but on the inside, I'm going, Shey, because I'm one of your biggest fans, actually.
Thank you so much.
All right, so how have you been, Shey?
I've been okay. Recovering from the Christmas chicken and food turkey and whatnot.
From the Christmas party.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
But I'm good.
All right, so basically we want to get into the music. Yeah. Okay, so we're basically struggling just to hear you just a little bit. I hope network gets really better so that we can rectify that. Okay, so the album that's out now, Big Girl. Congratulations on that, by the way.
What's sounding? What music is that? Is it?
Okay.
Hello. Hi.
Yeah, I can hear you. It's good on my side. I don't know if you can hear me clearly.
I think
we can hear you pretty well.
I can hear you perfectly. So what's up, everybody? What's up,
Okay.
Boss Radio? Talk to me. How far now?
We are good. My name is Emeka, by the way.
I know your name is Emeka.
All right, so Shey, let's get right into the music, actually. So you have your new album that's out, Big Girl. Congratulations on that, by the way.
Thank you.
All right, so how did that come about? Because I know that it took you quite a while. There was a space of 5 years before your new album came out. So why did it take such a long period of time?
To be honest, a lot of different reasons, but I think the main ones were, I think it would have been released this album would have been released 3 years after my last. If the COVID didn't happen, I was about to sign a national record deal, but then when COVID hit, I lost that, and that was quite bad. But also, I did have an album ready in 2019, and it just wasn't time. We didn't have the support, we didn't have the home for it to come out from. Of course, Stargirl is my label, and it could have always come out from Stargirl, but at that time we were still looking for partnership. So different technical reasons why, but even though I could have put the album out in 2020, in 2021, also it's the sound just wasn't right either. When I started working with my partners, Jones Worldwide, I discovered that maybe experimenting a more authentic sound, real to me, would be the best, which is R&B and soul. And so I heard the project I had then. They were like, okay, it's great, but it still sounds like you're just trying to fit in with all your other contemporaries. So why don't you go back to the drawing board and make music that you grew up on, that you grew up listening to, that you like, that is more authentic to you, which obviously is that R&B vibe. And that really they were right, because this is when I now started to really express myself vocally and lyrically. And this is how Big Girl the album came about. Before
So
sound,
Big Girl.
different sound. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. It was worth the wait, by the way.
Thank you.
We enjoyed waiting that long time because
That
the
song,
quality of the sounds that you've put out, the quality of the sounds you put out is absolutely amazing. So the name Big Girl, how did that come about? I love the album art, by the way. So how did that process come together? Why the name Big Girl?
the Big Girl, it was actually supposed to be called Love Lives Here. That was the album title initially. And the reason why it's
Oh,
called Love Lives Here is because of the journey that I had gone through to basically find myself again and learn to love myself again.
hmm,
Going through a part time in my life where I was starting to present me a little bit. In the sense
hmm,
that, I had been in a pretty crappy relationship. I wasn't so happy with myself generally, not really comparing myself, but trying to just putting unnecessary pressure on myself, being in the
hmm,
industry and having to like feeling like I have to fit in rather than that old school Shey, that Shey that we all know and love. Like, she doesn't care who loves her or who doesn't. She loves herself. Like, she makes music to inspire, to like, to speak her truth. And whoever connects with it, connects with it. No pressure. There's no need to lie, no need to form, no need to show what what you want people to believe, and it's a lie. Like, no, because when I started doing all that, I started to dislike myself more, right? And so, that's also another reason why it took a while for me to put out an album, because I wanted it to be honest and I wanted it to be real. I wanted the growth to show. So the name Big Girl was kind of just like almost like it describes me coming into my own. Do you understand? Growing up,
hmm.
becoming a big girl, like now,
A
no more
big
small,
girl.
no more, yeah, no
I
more
know.
small girl things. And the album art, I came to me in a dream at like 3 a.m. in the morning, and I just woke
Wow.
up, wrote it down quickly. My 8-year-old picture, that should be the album art, and then my team helped me to formulate it and develop it, and that's how it came about. Because the album musically is kind of nostalgic of 90s R&B, it automatically
Hmm.
brought me of Nas, and Illmatic, and also the Biggie Smalls album cover as well when he was a baby, and
Hmm.
I felt like that's the kind of era that really most of my favorite music kind of was dropping, right? So I felt like
Yeah,
to top off, my baby picture would be perfect because it would be nostalgic, but it would also mean something. At 8 years old, when I felt
absolutely amazing.
like a big girl.
I love, love, love it. So when I saw the album over, I was like, wow, amazing stuff, amazing, amazing stuff. Anyways, so let's talk about your journey now. So I know that you performed at Nigerian Idol. So how did you go from like performing at Nigerian Idol and being a judge on Nigerian Idol? How did that make you feel?
Honestly, it just reminded me that I'm a big girl now. I went
Exactly.
I went from a small league to a judge. You understand? I went from being asked to perform on a stage that I wanted to market myself on, promote myself on, get more people to listen to me, like me, um, and like just do my thing, onto a seat whereby I would be um, determining who gets picked and who gets to perform and who gets to sing. So it's like, it was just a beautiful reminder of how far I've come.
Great. Great stuff. So now, we still on Nigerian Idol. I know that you faced like a whole lot of backlash when it came to Nigerian Idol, and it almost seemed like there was like a Shey hate trade going on. So how did you deal with all of that backlash, and how did that in any way contribute to the album?
I don't, to be honest with you, Nigerian Idol in 2021 gave me a lot of, it kind of just reminded people of me. It brought my name back into the limelight. It kind of reminded people that I am, a muso. I know my music, and this is my life, and this is what I do. And I think Nigerian Idol giving me that role and trusting me with that role kind of said, you know, you deserve it. You've paid your dues, you know, and you know what you're talking about. We trust you to be able to judge good talent. And I think the show obviously had different dynamics of response. But I didn't go there to make friends, and I didn't go there to lie to anybody. And I went there, you know, the realness of my heart. And, you know, if I offended anybody, you know, that wasn't my intention at all. But I also did take on the role that I was given. All right. So we all had specific roles from the producers. And maybe because I am from London, and they wanted a Mimi or a Simon Cowell, maybe that's why they made me the focal point of just like really harsh and truthful and honest and whatever. Some people felt like I was emotionally unintelligent. Some people feel like I was too harsh and too hard. But I feel like, you know, if you're not ready for the truth, you shouldn't come and be judged. Don't come to be judged.
Yeah.
And that's just, yeah. I don't feel like it had any impact on my album. I didn't make my album the backup and
I love that. So are we going to see you at the next season?
No, I had to turn that down because other things are happening. You know, I released an album, and I'm going to use this year to promote it and tour it. And if I had to do Idol, I wouldn't be able to focus on what I really do, which is music.
Okay, that's great. Okay. All right. So now speaking about touring, because I know that you're such a wonderful performer. A lot of people don't give you credit for your performances. So when are we going to see you again on a stage? Because I remember this one time I saw a performance of you and Neo, and I was like, oh my God, mind blown. So when can we see you perform on the stage again?
Okay. So I'm headlining 2 nights in London in February, 25th and the 26th in London, and then we'll be on to Turkey, then we'll be on to Cape Verde, and then, you know, consecutive around Europe and Latin America and certain places. So this is where I'm focusing on building my audience. And so if you're in London, or if you know anybody in London, 25th and 26th evening are good dates to note in your calendar. In Lagos, I cannot say just yet, but it will definitely be soon. I hope to headline my own show this year in December in Lagos.
Okay, so I'm struggling right now to actually hear. I don't know, our network is very bad. But before we let you go now, Shey, when are we going to get a visual from you from any of the album? Are we going to get like a video? Because my personal favorite is Stamina, and I really want to see like a music video from you. So are we going to get like any music video from any song from the album?
Of course, you're going to get Big Girl end of January 26th. Then you're going to get Maserati Sexy end of February, March. And then you're gonna get Stamina, because like these are the songs that have everybody has been asking for, and these are also the songs that have, you know, gotten stars on iTunes.
That is my absolute fave.
Yeah, so Stamina is coming out. It's gonna be the third single video from the album. Big Girl and Maserati Sexy. So stay tuned for that.
All right, that's great. So I know you mentioned one time that there's going to be a deluxe version.
Yes, this year. There's going to be another album this year too.
Okay.
Like this year.
I know you mentioned that there's going to be a deluxe version. Are we still going to get that?
Of course you're going to get that. You're going to get a new album at the end of the year too.
Oh. Okay, that's great. That's great.
Yeah, also.
Okay.
So
all right, Shey. So we're going to let you go right now, but we absolutely love talking to you. We love you here at Boss Radio and in Imo State. I appreciate and love your work as well. So we would love to have you again, you know, do an Instagram live as well.
Sure, of course. I think we should make it a habit. I mean, I'm going to do some Instagram lives myself. Thank you all for tuning in. I would love to come to PH as soon as possible.
Okay.
And you guys have any events
All
out
right.
there, I would love to grace your stage. I would love to meet you, meet people and meet my fans out there.
That's good.
Let me know what's happening out there. I will support. I'll be there. Just say the word and I'm there. But like I said, for those of you that have your friends, family, people in London that you know, or you're going to be in London in February 25th and 26th, I'm headlining
All right.
a concert. Please stay tuned on my Instagram. I am Shey for ticket sales. This thing is really delayed.
Thank you so much, Shey.
Well,
Okay, thank you so much, Shey, for coming up live. I know that we are having like a issue with network, but absolutely love speaking to you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Shey.
Bye, Batoyin. Bye, Ore. Bye, everyone that's joined. Let me just shout out that I see. Bye, Shey. Take care. I love you all.
Okay.
Bye.
When other stations talk, we just keep you entertained. Isn't that romantic? Boss Radio 98.9 FM. Radio for the boss mind.